Hey guys, welcome back to another video. BigMo64 here, and in this one we are going over the Spring Series North American Edition. Let's get right into the clips and what happened. Alright, so in this one we're going to be switching it up, going through the teams and the bracket first, and then you'll see all the highlights you could ever want to see from these top North American teams. Alright, so the participants for the Spring Series, we had the top 4 teams who were in RLCS, being G2, Space Station, NRG, and Team Envy, which is formerly Ghost Gaming. And then from the qualifiers, we had Rogue, 72 Pin Connector, Pittsburgh Knights, and Charlotte Phoenix. And looking down at the bracket, originally we had G2 versus Rogue, Envy versus 72 PC, Space Station versus Pittsburgh Knights, and NRG versus Charlotte Phoenix. And then we see in the upper bracket, G2 and NRG took it all the way to the winners finals, and G2 won that 4-2. And down in the losers bracket, Rogue took it all the way to the losers finals, and they lost to NRG. So the grand finals ended up being G2 versus NRG, and that was a sweep for G2. They did start with a 1-game advantage, but NRG could not take a single game against them. So congratulations to G2. Let's get into the highlights.
At least on his first try here in this game. Jacob, great pass down. Both his teammates are there. They put off the crossbar, but it goes into Lion Blaze. And I guess if you send the house, you're going to score.
Yeah, this was a bit fortunate because Lion Blaze jumped for the pass from Jacob. Demo hits the ball off the crossbar, and Lion Blaze still manages to put that in. That was not calculated, but
it missed, bought a lot of time for Envy. And how about a shot from Atomic? Just bops off the post and in, and a 3-goal lead now for Envy. They're in command.
And again, it's Atomic scoring a hat trick. This game, you expected him to pick it up. He does. That first game was just a warm-up. You could tell Envy was a little bit sluggish, and since then, they've only been like a slow burn, heating up game after game.
As ridiculous as this. But you have a feeling that this game is going to be decided by something ridiculous after so many close shaves. Well, here's Garrett. Double touch at the near post. How about that? 7 minutes and a second into overtime. And that is NRG going 2-0 ahead in the series.
I think we're going to get to the end of this series, and we're not going to quite be able to explain just how close this has been. This has been a wild ride.
On the goal line, trying to mess with them. And they still got the shot away, even though it came in quickly. Demo trying to play that redirect roll. It's on the goal line for Rogue, and it's put in by Lion Blaze. But credit to 72 Pin Connector. Look at the pressure off the ball here. Demo just drops it down, and Jacob's there to dunk on the clear.
Well, it was the exact same sort of goal that this game deserved. It was scrappy, but 72 Pin Connector have got us to 1 game each. Can't quite get there before Shadow. Charlotte Phoenix need the next goal. Wonder Mike, flip reset. He's got it past 1. Wins the challenge against 2, but Sipical reads the play well. They're still not out of dodge. Karma with the shot. 2-1 lead established for Charlotte Phoenix.
And once again, it's Wonder Mike who's making the plays to just get SSG in a panic, get them out of position. He draws 2 players into the ball there, and then the ball comes back into the middle for the open net shot.
And if you don't, fine, you only committed 1 player.
There's 2 minutes left. Space Station have had full control. Wonder Mike slapped off the goal line, and EXP's there to finish it off. But look at Sipical, always finding a way to get the ball past the last defender into the goal line area. And he takes out the goalkeeper as well. 2-0 lead for Space Station. And there's not a lot of time left for Charlotte Phoenix to come back with this time.
Garrett and Justin. And now Space. There's Reynolds off the side wall again. He's got a laser of a shot. Justin, good luck. That's 3 goals for the night.
It's so clean. And then the demo off the arrow, while it was a bit lucky, it did open up even more space. Turbo spawned in. Justin tried to get a save. And it's the fluidity of how PK can move from the defensive side. A great clear pass. And it's those 1-2 passes that have been so lethal for PK.
The angle, he still can't find the goal. Gary got back for the save. Time starting to run out. Justin flips by one. Justin on the carry. He makes them look silly. NRG, they got the lead.
Justin is just embarrassing the defense. Look at the control of him and his car with the ball in between them like they're cones on a field. Beautiful work from Justin. And then the delayed hit into the net. That's what made it so difficult, is that he kind of waited to flip that ball, and for bracket is what's on the line right now for both these teams, as Justin now off the backboard, he slots it. That is the end of a beautiful series, and of course, it's Justin with the OT goal.
Locked it up off the backboard. Here comes the splash. And NRG reverse sweep the night. And boy, was that an awesome showing.
Seconds left. I didn't think they had it in him, Jorby.
They do this time. AJ on the carry. He wants the win. AJ puts the team on his back. The Knights have the lead with 7 seconds left.
The flip reset. This was dirty. He completely obliterated the defense. There's no chance whatsoever when you've got a shot like that coming out. AJ mopping the floor of Rogue. It's so frustrating right now going against Rogue, who have all the momentum in the game, and here's opening space for First Killer as he flies off the ceiling. Rogue can't get a better start than this.
No, First Killer's off the top rope, and it's a body slam into the net. That is exactly what you want out of your young star. First Killer, you know, I felt like today First Killer had a shaky start to the tournament.
Yeah.
And we're finally starting to see Envy get control of the boost. They have been struggling for boost all series, but Typical will end it here with a top shelf banger.
Space Station had to weather the storm there for a little bit, but look at the passing play. Arsenal to AXB, and then he finds Typical across the box there. Beautifully executed by Space Station, and they take down Envy in 3 games.
Second touch is going to leave it. Now Garrett's all the way back by himself. But right now, both teams just trading possession on the midfield, but Turbo Pulse has got his 3rd for the series.
And once again, NRG are being allowed to play the game that they want to play. They want to play a nice gentleman's game of Rocket League, where everybody's standing off and just letting the ball do the work. And I think if this series continues to go this way, NRG will be victorious today. G2 need to make this scrappy. They need to make this violent. That is where they thrive, and NRG tend to struggle.
NRG in a game that they must win. This is match point, and it's going to be a turbo shot that's saved by Justin. I don't quite know what we've just seen here, but now we transition to the other side of the field. And J-Nams makes it 1 each.
Oh my goodness, that could be one of the biggest moments of the series. You know, clinical from G2, perfectly executed counter-attack. But the fact that it all starts off with Justin falling onto the ball as it's about to cross the G2 goal line, that's a heartbreaker for NRG.
When neither team is really getting a foothold, start looking at the boost pads are about a bump to secure a victory. First Killer will score and Rogue will take the game.
And you want to talk about a big brain play from Kronovi. He sets up First Killer so nicely with that pass, and then he goes for the kill in the net, bumps out the last defender, opens it wide open for First Killer to come through and put it away, and Rogue will strike first.
Too far in front, but he'll make the dunk touch to bang it off the backboard. It'll be Rogue's ball on the turnaround turret. Flip reset into the net, top shelf beauty.
Go off, young man. Look at the flip reset from Turo as he's spinning downfield, and Arsenal left to watch him put it away top shelf. That's what you want from a newcomer on your team, and I think Kronovi and First Killer are smiling watching Turo go downfield. 3.5 minutes, 16 shots for Rogue now, and First Killer in a dangerous position with full boost. He's gonna push it down. Second touch from First Killer. It sends Rogue on.
The young gun brought out the bazooka off the ceiling, bouncer off the ground, get wrecked.
What
Rogue
a way.
takes down Space Station. Oh,
Wow.
goes to the grand finals. NRG versus Rogue. Who's it gonna be?
Who will it be indeed, Turtles dog? You know, I think that this is probably the most dynamic duo that has ever hit the broadcasting booth. Oh, you know what? It's all over.
He's gonna have to agree with you.
You can't. No, I still need your answer. Doggo.
All right, we need some kind of topic here.
Yeah, give it to us. What do you think's gonna happen? Rogue versus NRG. Let's go.
He's going NRG. He's going NRG.
He just wants the love on Turtle. We'll get game one underway. Turtle will get back in his seat.
The open nets to be presented to NRG, but there's one right there as it slips past and first killer with the save. What was that? But Turbo's gonna clean it up anyway. That was insane.
NRG finally cracked through this in first killer. He does everything possible to make that save, and then Turo, he tried to bite on that read, tried to find where Turbo was gonna shoot it, was expecting maybe something closer to him. He couldn't really go for much more. And NRG, they cracked through.
We're not seeing any real punishing goals from NRG. All the goals they've gotten, they've really had to work for. You know, maybe besides that 50, but Justin lands on it, and then they get mixed up. I thought this was gonna be a horrific mistake, but it worked out.
It's a different type of dribbling.
What?
We're playing basketball.
What is that?
That was amazing.
What?
Yeah, you know, it's like, it's bouncy ball. There you go. That was awesome.
To fight back, Garrett and Justin. Justin is a dangerous ball into the middle. Turbo bails out NRG. You saw that dangerous pass into the middle. That is something you don't want to do in any sport, is give up possession right in front of your net like that. Tension on the field. NRG
just feels like it's a matter of time.
They're not ready to give up just yet.
Lanning, you're exactly right. there it is.
You called it.
You knew. New analyst, you're hired. You're on forever.
And you could see there how Rizzo. Yeah, the pressure was overwhelming.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below who you think is going to win the next spring series. There are only 2 left. Who do you think is going to win in Europe? Who do you think is going to win in Oceania? Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.